Now, in this lesson, we are going to learn how we can apply our performance that we recorded through Live Link on our Metahuman the character. Now, first, what we need to do is that we have to go to the Quixel bridge and we have to add the Metahuman that we created in our last lesson. And that will be in my Metahumans. Here it is. It's already downloaded as highest quality. So I will go to the highest quality and press add. So it will start adding the Metahuman to Unreal Engine. And it's added now, so I will close this. I will create a new level, so I will go to the file here on the top, new level, basic level, press create. And what I'm going to do here is that I will go to my content drawer here, go to my Metahumans, and I will put my Metahuman somewhere here on the screen. And as you will see, I have added this on the screen here. It is asking me to enable few plugins by itself, and which is a good thing. And then you can restart once the plugins are enabled. And then it's asking me to save the level I created. And this will be in my temp untitled, but I don't want to save it. I will make another one once my Unreal Engine restarts. So the Unreal Engine is restarting now. So once your Unreal Engine is restarted, you can create your level, or if you have already the levels, you can use that. It's up to you. So I will create a new level here. And now I will drag my Metahuman here. And you can see once it's added, you can put wherever you want, and you can reset its location here. So I have resetted the location. It's in the middle, so you can see my Metahuman is there. So what I can do here is that I can go back to my Meta Animator folder, and I will create here a cinematics from the cinematics level sequence, and I will call this Metahuman _ Animator. I will double click on it. I will add my Metahuman inside my sequence, and I will delete the control rigs from here. And I don't want to add a camera here. The reason is that because I will not render this, so I don't need the camera. It's just to show you how we can place the animation on. Now, if you remember, in the last class, we created this performance. So I will just go to the performance. I will double click on it. And once it is loaded, I will look for the scene, the animation that I want to export.
Hello.
So I will just forward this one somewhere here. And I will set this start scene from here. And once this is done, I will, because the ending is fine, I don't want to change the endings. Now, one thing we need here is in the override visualization mesh, you have to choose the face of your Metahuman, the face of the Metahuman. So if you will go to your Metahuman here, the face, and the face basically is here, and it's called basically Z_English_ face mesh. So I will choose this one. So I will just go here, and I will choose here this, click on it, and once it is loaded, what you can do is that you can export level sequence. But before doing that, you have to make sure your head movement mode should be control rig Otherwise, your head will not move. Only your facial expressions will show there. So I want the head to move as well. Once it is head control rig is like selected here, your fresh mesh is selected here. You just go here, export level sequence, choose your folder, Metahuman Animator folder, and this is called ls underscore my level sequence underscore my performance, ls level sequence, and then I will press save and create. And once this created, you can go back here. It shows that it is created, and we will go to the ls my performance here, and then I can go to my perspective viewport here and choose the camera that it have. And if you will play from here, you can see that.
Hello, my recording has been started. This is the performance. I'm very scared right now.
Okay, so perfect. Now, what I'm going to do here is that here in my skeletal mesh, I have to make sure here as well, it should be a Z English face mesh here. Okay, so I have to go to the face here. Inside the face, I have to go to my skeletal mesh asset and change this to Z English face mesh. Okay, and then you can see that.
Hello, my recording has been started. This is the performance. I'm very scared right now.
Okay, so now what I'm going to do here is that I will just right click on my face here, and here I have option bake animation sequence. I will just click on it, and then I can go back to my Meta Animator here, and inside the Meta Animator I can give it a name, performance anim. Press OK, export, and once it is exported, it will show you this option. Now, one more thing is that from here, I can also directly export the animation, but that animation will not rightly fit on your MetaHuman. Okay, so you have to make sure that you first export your sequence with your override visualization selected to the mesh that you are going to apply on this animation. Plus, it has to be a control rig. Once this is done, once your sequence is exported, then from here again you will select your face, choose your mesh from the skeletal mesh, the same mesh that you used here, and then you will bake the animation wherever you want. Now I'll go back to my level sequence that I created. I will double click it here. Okay, I will just go to my MetaHuman. Okay. Now in the content drawer, you can see my performance animation is there as well. So if I will double click on it, and let's see here, you can see the head is also moving and the body is also moving. Okay. Now I have downloaded a few body animation also. So let's import that. I will go here, import. Okay. And then I have my folder motion, and here are these two. Select these two, press open. It will ask me the skeleton. I will choose a MetaHuman based skeleton, just like we did before. Same process, no changes. Then it will start importing it. So now, as you can see, it is imported. And you can see there are a couple of files here. So now, let's see which one looks good, and we can use that one. First, let's see which one is this. This is more like a standing pose, so I don't want this one. Let's check the other one. Okay, yeah, this is fine. But we don't need this one. I will delete this. This is more like, you can say, like a T pose. This is also a T pose. Let's go to this one. Let's see. this looks good. And now what I will do here is that I have to go back here to my gear icon because it is deformed and we have to retarget its body. So I will just go right, I will go to the options here. In the options, I will choose the show retargeting options. Right click on the root and choose recursively set translation retargeting to the skeleton. First one, I will keep it animation. Second one, I will keep it animation scaled. And in my body, I will choose my MetaHuman body, just like what we did in our previous lessons, and I will apply to assets. Now this looks fine. I will save this one, close this, and I will do this same thing with this. I will double click on this one. Okay, so everything is set up already here. Only I just have to change this preview mesh to my actual MetaHuman and apply assets, save it, and close this one. Okay. Okay, so now in the body, we will go to the plus track, we'll go to the animation, and we will choose the idle animation that we downloaded. I will go to the idle animation. Okay, here it is. And then on the face, I will go to the plus track animation, and the one that we baked and exported, the performance animation, we will add this. Now you will see it looks kind of weird, but don't worry, we'll fix that. But before that, the body animation is quite short. I have to make it equal to the length to the face. Okay. Now what we need to do, simple, is that we have to go to the body. In the body, in the detail, you will see there are animation options. And in the animation option, I have to choose use animation blueprint. Okay. And then I will press this like disable post-process blueprint as well. And both of them, I have to make a keyframe for that. Okay. Now I will go to the face here and I will do the same thing. Okay. Keyframe for the use animation blueprint, and then disable post-process blueprint, press. And now if I will play this, so you can see that it is connected. But now issue is that the head animation that I recorded is not showing. Okay, this is the anime. This head is the one that is that belongs to the idle animation. This head movement is not the one that I recorded here, because if you will notice here, this head animation is a little different. So I have to turn on the head animation that I recorded. To do that, I have to go to my face option here, just like what we did in the last class, if you remember that, the same process. I will go to my face, double click on the face, and then I will talk this face here. I will go to the blueprint of the face. And once it is loaded, I will make sure I'm in the anim graph. And in the anim graph, you have to make sure you are in layered blend per bone. And you have to change this blend mode from branch filter to blend mask. Once this is changed, then you have to go to the skeletons. Once you are in the skeletons, you have to go to the settings here. And you have to go to the blend profiles. You will add a blend mask. And I will call this head mask. Now, in the previous exercise, we did the same thing when we were learning the live link animation. However, here we don't only have head animation. If you will see here, the head is also moving, the neck is also moving, a little bit part of the spline is also moving. So I will do the same thing here. I will go to the head, I will search the head, but this time we are not converting the head to 1. In order to move the head, you have to convert this 1, but we also have to make the neck 0 to 1, neck 0, 1, 1, and spline, we can like spline we can skip, we can keep these 3 things, head, neck 2, and 0, 1. Save this, done. I will go to face anim. In the blend mask, I will uncollapse it, and in the index, I will choose the head mask, compile, save, go back here, and I will play here. Don't worry about this because this is a memory issue, okay? Now, one thing I can do here is that to avoid this, let's do one thing. Let's save this all here, And my level, I can save this in the Metahuman, and I will call this my underscore level. Whenever you have this hair sort of an issue, so what you can do is that you can go to your main level, wherever you have saved it. Like suppose I have saved it here, my main level. I will go to the main levels. And once this is loaded, I will go to my sequence. And now it is fine. So I will play it and you can see this is fine. Now, some of the student, my subscribers were saying that they have issue when they were doing this, animation mode. What is the issue is that your animation starts lagging. So what you can do, once you have applied it, you don't need it anymore. So at the end, when you are ready, everything is fine. You can just simply go to the animation mode and you can delete the animation mode here for both face and the body. Now this will not lag. So you can see everything is connected. It is showing my animation, my head animation, and the way I recorded, it's the same. Now the issue over here, if you see this, it's go back like this. This is not the issue of the head itself. This is the issue of the body animation, because the body animation, if you can see, it ends here and then it reverse. So revert. So what I can do here is that I can just reduce this to the regular size, and then I can make a copy of it, put it next to it, right click on it, and then match this bone with the previous clip, and I will make it root, and then it will not jump back, and also I will do a little bit blending over it, just like this, so smoothly it will transit, okay? And then I can make a copy of it somewhere here, okay, and this here. Now everything should be aligned. So this is how you can apply your Metahuman Animator's animation on any Metahuman that you have, with the combination of the body animation. Okay, so this is how you can do that. So now I will show you the second method in which we can apply the animation on our Metahuman. So we have our Metahuman and I have created this new level sequence. So I will add my Metahuman to this level sequence, plus track, add to sequencer, add the Metahuman here. I will delete these two, the rigs. Okay. Now in the last the last method, you have seen that we have turned on the animation mode and disabled the post-process blueprint for both of them, body and face. But now we are not going to do that, because whenever you disable this, what happens is that it disables the post-process blueprint. It is connected, but it do have some issues with the collars, and it might give you some issue if you have your clothes on it, or cloth modifier, or any other clothings that you are bringing from Marvelous Designer or Cloth 3D to the Metahuman. So the second method is more simple, and I prefer this method more. So simply what I will do here is that I will use the same animation that we exported, if you remember this one, or to the level sequence, and from the level sequence we exported and baked this animation. So I'm the same method we will use for the exporting, but to apply we will use a different method. So I will go to the face, plus track, animation, choose here my performance animation. Now if I will play, so you can see the head is disconnected. So connect it back. We did this animation mode and the disable post-process for body and face. But now we are not going to do that. Simply what you need to do is that you have to go to your performance animation, okay? And as you know, already we have the head modifier, head blending mask here applied. So we are not going in that detail again. So simple what you need to do is that we have to go to the asset details of the animation that we are applying. Down here, you will see there is additive anim type. And here we will choose mesh space. As soon as we will choose the mesh space, it will give us a base pose type. In the base pose type, we have to choose frame from this animation. So I will choose frame from this animation, and reference frame index, I will keep it 0, and then I will press save over here. And once it is saved, and if I will go back here and if I will play, so you can see the animation is playing, and as we have created the head mask blending, the head is also animating. Now, it's totally up to you if you want to add a body animation, whatever body animation you want. So we can apply the idle body animation to it. So you can see that. Let me play this. So the head is also animating and the body is animating on its own. We can apply different sort of animations here. We can apply another animation that I have here is the talking animation. And here you can see that. So his head is moving on its own, the body is moving on its own. So here you don't have to disable, and if you want to use a custom clothing on this body, it will not give you the issue. So I hope this method you might have enjoyed, and hopefully you will like this method as well, because this is a more simplest one, because we don't have to turn on anything in both of them. So choose the method that works. If this method doesn't work, you can use the first method that I taught you, or just vice versa. So hopefully you have enjoyed this lesson. If you have not subscribed to my channel yet, please do it now, and don't forget to hit the bell icon. By the way, I have noticed that many of you are watching my videos without subscribing. So let's change that. Subscribe to my channel and be the part of the interactive community. Now, here's something really important I want to talk about. Please do not download my videos. Just watch them online. When you download them, it messes up my watch time hours. And that's a bummer. I want to keep creating awesome videos, but it's demotivating when I lose out on those stats. Thanks a bunch for your support. You guys rock. Catch you all in the next video.